live.
Okay. I put my kitchen island a little bit closer. The problem is that now the sun is right all over me. Woohoo! Yeah. Lighting okay? No?
It's okay.
Before was better before or no?
It's gonna be better before.
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
No. Not for me.
Oh, I mean before we move the island.
Oh, you want the island back?
Is that a big deal? Because then you'll be out of that light right there. You go. It's already better. Perfect. Then you're out of that light.
I have to listen to the camera woman. What the camera woman wants, the camera woman gets.
Much better.
Welcome everyone. Welcome in my kitchen one more time. Let's say hi to everybody. Are you all ready to cook tonight? Tonight we're gonna make something extremely easy. Okay? So follow me. It's not gonna be hard. There's gonna be a lot of explanations because this is Spezzatino Alla Palermitana. This is Spezzatino that we do in Palermo. One of it. There's two. One is with the potatoes, the other one is with tomato sauce. And it's very easy to understand why. Sicily is very big on tomatoes, on tomato paste, on tomato sauce. We have a lot of sun in Sicily. So that sun obviously is good to ripe tomatoes, just like it ripes grapes. That's a soffritto. So this is what a typical Sunday will look like in Palermo, at least at my house. With this recipe, you can make sandwich, you can make pasta and mix it up, or you can leave it alone. You can use the sausage. I know some people, a lot of people, purchase the sausages. Others didn't. You don't have to use the pork if you don't want the pork. Spezzatino is an Italian word. By the way, before we start, let's go ahead and start the fire on medium. Okay? And let's pour oil. I am using sunflower oil. You can use corn, you can use vegetables, you cannot use canola. I've been saying so many times, please stay away from canola. So I'm going to go ahead, this is about 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil. Boom, it goes in there. Don't use extra virgin because it breaks on low temperatures and we are going to braise the beef. So the first thing that we do is we're going to seal the spezzatino, the meat. Spezzatino is an Italian word for break, broken, okay, which means something that is sliced, something that is in pieces. It's called spezzatino, and that's what we call it. The typical word here is a stew, but this one is not a stew that we intend to be a stew in the US. So it's not something that is brothy, okay? This one is going to have tomato sauce, and it's going to be dry. I'm going to tell you...
Grapeseed oil?
You can use grapeseed oil if you want. Yes, absolutely. So follow me. Let's cut, whoever got the sausage, cut the sausage in 3 parts. You want to do 4? Do 4. Don't be worried about these little pieces, okay? These are going to go into the sauce anyway. So let's get the meat. We got to make sure the oil is hot, and I'll tell you why. We have to seal the meat. We have to keep the juices of the beef inside. If we put the beef in the oil when the oil is not hot, we're gonna lose all that juice, and we're gonna drain the beef, and it's gonna be too dry. Remember, this one is a culotte. Okay, culotte doesn't have a lot of marbling, but it's very tasty. It's the cap of the top sirloin. It's between the top sirloin and the tenderloin. Okay. So it's lean, it's a very lean meat. So that's why this recipe doesn't cook over 1 hour. It pretty much cooks right away. So let's test it. Okay, it's making the noise. So go ahead and drop a little bit at a time your cubes. If you drop it too quickly, you're gonna cool down the oil. We don't want to do that. Our job right now is to seal the beef. We want those juices to stay there. Boom. Done. Okay. Sorry for my back. I know I don't have the best back in the world. Let's go ahead and put a medium low. Alright? Let's leave them alone for a few minutes. No salt, no pepper. If I add salt right now, I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. It's gonna drain all the juices and it's gonna dry out. I need this to cook like this. No salt at this point. Now come with me. Get those babies. If you got the sausage, get those babies and dump them in there. 2 and 3. It doesn't matter if they sit on top of the beef. It doesn't matter. We're not making a painting over here. We're cooking. All right? So let's leave it like that. See these little pieces that I have left from the sausage? I'll just dump them in. Done. Because then it's part of this beautiful dish. A lot of people say that I don't drink when I'm cooking. Well, I'm cooking, I'm drinking my good French wine. And by the way, camera woman, she's so good now that she can probably read your questions if you have any. There's probably a lot of people I want to say hi to. One is the captain of the team that I coach, my little kids, Miles. I want to say hi to Miles. His mother came to pick up the kid today. And by saying hi to Miles, which is the captain of the team that I coach, the U11, I'm basically saying hi to the entire team. I miss you kids and I can't wait to start the season again. Unfortunately, right now we can't. 3 seasons, 3 trophies. That's all I have to say. Go Kessler College.
Give Nick bananas.
So, Nikki. Oh gosh. Okay, now Nick, please don't start being technical with me. All right. Look what's going on. Camera woman. By the way, camera woman is enjoying a beer. Anyway, when you buy the meat, buy good meat. Buy good meat. This is 44 Farms, okay? You don't have to buy 44 Farms, but buy good meat. You know, make sure you cook the right stuff. You see what's happening right now? Look, it's not sticking. But you know why it's not sticking? Not only because I use, obviously, good pots, and this is French made. Somebody's gonna kill me. But it's because the oil and because the sausage is starting to release a little bit of the fat, which is okay. Now, my friend Leonardo Pisani is still here, and my friend Leonardo Pisani last weekend he bought sausage. He bought 6.5 links. He cooked them all in one night. 3 people. Him, his wife, his daughter. How much you have left?
0.
0! And can you please tell the people why you got 0 now?
They are freaking awesome. They are fantastic.
Fantastic.
Never eat a sausage like that in Dallas.
Fantastic. Okay, there you go. There you go. So, juices are correct. Thank you, Leo. Thank you. By the way, this sausage right here, it's amazing. We still have it at CiboDivino. Go get it. It's only $9.99 a pound, and it's unbelievable. You get vacuum sealed, okay? 3 links, vacuum sealed for $12. Kill me. Somebody kill me, please. Get the knife and come and kill me. Because that's the best deal in the world. Oh well. And you know why I do that? Because I love you so much. That's why I love you. And because I like to have fun. If you don't have fun when you work, I don't know. So, I want to have a little bit more power over here. Come on, woman. I'm on medium now. I got to speed up this. Let's speed it up. Because now this baby over here has to has to become real. Okay? Boom. And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you one thing. So, this recipe. Many years ago, well, I used to live in LA. There was this lady that had a beautiful glasses shop. I used to buy glasses from her. Okay, now LA, you know, is big on movies and all that stuff, movie stars. So there was this huge fashion magazine. I can't tell the name, but it starts with a V and ends with a Pogue. Had an insert that was called Behind the Scenes. Okay, I'm telling you the story of this recipe. So behind the scenes, that insert will tell you, for instance, they will pick a movie, and they will tell you what kind of clothes, who will make the clothes, who will make the glasses, who will make the which restaurants they were sitting at, if they were, what car they were driving. So it will tell you everything about the movie. Moonstruck, I don't know how many people of you have you seen the movie Moonstruck with Cher? I love that movie. I must have watched it 10, 20 million times. There is a scene when everybody, the family is sitting around the table and they're eating this meat dish with tomato sauce. Well, the behind the scene did tell us that that was the Spezzatino, okay, the Sicilian Spezzatino. The family in Moonstruck was obviously an Italian-American family, and they were all from Sicily. If you remember, the guy goes to Palermo, and all that stuff. Well, and I was stunned. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, that is the dish that I used to eat almost every Sunday in Palermo. It's amazing, isn't it? So anyway, this is what you're eating. So if you watch that movie, you see that scene when everybody's sitting around eating, that's what you're eating tonight. Okay? All right, 2 choices. Now,
Someone asked where the sausage deal was again.
sorry?
Where the deal was again.
The deal is $12. You buy 3 vacuum packed links.
But where? Where do they get it?
Only here. Only here. You know? These hands can do magic. Anyway. Alright. So, here is what you can do at this point. By the way, like every single recipe that I show you people, please. I'm going to give you the basics of the recipe. I'm going to give you my version, the Casapulero version, okay? You are willing to change it according to your taste. That's why some people don't eat pork and they want to do 100% beef. It's fine. Do you like pork and you don't like beef? Do spezzatino of pork. You like chicken? Do spezzatino of chicken. You know, but just be careful. The timing is everything. Because obviously chicken dries out much faster. So look what I have here. Alright, so I have these babies going. I'm gonna lower all the way. Okay. If you are where I am right now, at this very moment, that all the meats are sealed, lower all the way, leave it like this. Then, get a bowl, whatever you want to use, put the meat away. And you know what? Maybe I should tell you why I do this. I like to be clean. Okay? Put the meat away. Tell me if I'm going too fast. Raise it a little bit. Medium low. See, medium low. Now, extra virgin olive oil. Okay? About a spoon and a half. It doesn't hurt. 3, 5 spoons, whatever you want to do. And now we do the soffritto in the dirty pan. Okay? Now, that soffritto is vegetables. What does vegetable have that we need to deglaze the pan? Water. Okay? So look at that. Look how clean the pan is coming. So I'm going to give the vegetable a couple of minutes to deglaze everything. Alright? At this point, you have a laurel leaf, what do you call it, bay leaf, just dump it in there. You don't want to do it, no problem, because you're going to have the parsley later. So it's okay.
We do have one request to slow down just a little bit.
And I am slowing down. Oh, by the way, thank you. Thank you. You tell me to slow down? I'm going to slow down.
Maybe talk about what you're nominated for tonight.
I am nominated to Wine Program of the Year.
By Culture Map.
Can you believe it? By Culture Map. I think it's tonight. 7 p.m. tonight. Together with my good friends over at the Adolphus. We are in the same category. I hope one of us is gonna win. I'm sorry, I have a little wardrobe problem here. I got the lady over there is telling me. Okay, what else? What else? Is this better? Okay.
All right, so we had some confusion on the bay leaf.
Yeah, you can.
You don't
put the
have
baby.
to?
No, you don't have to, because we're gonna put the parsley later, so you don't have to put the baby. No, I'm just saying if you want to, you can do it. All right, 2 minutes. Look where we are. Okay. Now I can dump the meat back. Okay, we don't need the bowl anymore. Bowl out. So, what happened in the meantime is, see those meats that I put out for a couple of minutes, the temperature went down, the meat is sealed, it works as a tenderizer. The juices inside the meat are starting to get together and move again. You know, they're not like this tight. Okay, so putting the meat out for 2, 3, 5 minutes, whatever you want, helps the meat to tenderize. That's why this particular dish doesn't have to cook 3 hours. Because sometimes I think about it, hey, I made a tomato sauce, oh my God, I made it cook for 5 hours. I mean, it takes 5 hours for tomatoes to cook. I mean, it's just, why are you doing that? You know? All right, we're gonna help this with tomato paste. Sicily is big on tomato paste for the same reason I told you before. Lots of sun, tomatoes overripe, wonderful. Let's go ahead and put the tomato paste. How much do you want? 1 scoop, 2 scoop, all of it, put all of it. It's not gonna hurt you, okay? So the tomato paste goes in there. Tomato paste done. So it says, well, now at this point, what are you gonna do? Because the tomato paste, it's solid. I know. This is why. Raise the flame.
Yeah, what should temperature be right now?
Now it's medium. Raise the flame to medium because we had to add the wine. When we add the wine, you know what happens? Temperature goes down because the wine obviously is not hot. So when I had this kind of baby, I have a kind of woman. See, I haven't touched the estratto, the tomato paste yet. See that? And by the way, slow down or not, we're all gonna get to the same point, all of us, because this has to cook. So we're all gonna get to the same point. Now I'm gonna put. This is what I like. You know, sometimes that's it. What is a quarter of a cup, half a cup, 1 cup? Put 1 bottle in there. Who cares? I mean, what's the matter with you? Just be happy. This is a Cerasuolo from Abruzzi. It's a good rosé. Only use wines that you drink. Don't use that Francia stuff, please. Okay, so at this point, here I am. Now I can mix it because now there is liquid. The liquid is gonna dilute the tomato paste and it's gonna start getting some color, and that's what we're looking for. Okay? Temperature is still hot. If you see the border of the pot, you see that? Still hot. So I'm going to lower to medium-low again. Now, all this stuff, all this change of fire, high, medium, low, you can just leave it at 1 and you do everything fast. But I don't want to do everything fast because I have to show you step by step what we're doing. So, babing. Now, we are at this point, and at this point we stay. We wait to see if the wine evaporates. All you have to do is stick your nose over there. If you smell wine, that means it's not evaporated all the way. I don't smell any wine, so I'm going to move to the next one, which is the tomato sauce that you have over there. And this is already heaven on earth. Dump it in there. Do me a favor. Put a little bit of water in there. Shake it and clean it all up. All right. I'm still on temperature. I am still on temperature. I can't lose that temperature. There we go. Okay, so as of right now, and I'm extremely disappointed with you guys, all of you. But nobody asked me when I put salt and pepper, which I haven't yet. So here's the deal. You want it spicy? That's what you do. I'm a woman, stay with me. This is what you do. If you want it spicy, pepper flakes. Dump it in there. You like jalapeno or pepperoncino, the red calabrese? Chop it up and dump it with the vegetables. You want a regular, like I do, because like my mother-in-law can know you. Are you leaving, Leo? Ciao, grazie. Ciao, sentiamo domani. Use fresh pepper, please. Use fresh ground pepper. I'm begging you. It's not that big of a deal. You can find this. I'm using my Banfi because my good friend Christy Evans gave it to me, and I love this. She gave me some when I opened Osteria 15 years ago. It was 2005, and she was my sales rep. Lovely girl. We had as a guest here a few times back, and I asked her for this, and she had this fly from Houston. So
Vincenzo's
I love
on.
it. Vincenzo who?
Vincenzo Carmina.
Oh, Mina. Vincenzo Taormina is my
yeah.
school. My school. Ciao, Vice. Ciao, Vice. Listen, we used to go to school together
That's right.
for 10 years. So now, I'm a woman. It's time for salt. Okay, we're gonna go easier at this point. And pepper. I can't put too much because my mother-in-law probably will eat some of this, and she doesn't like spicy foods. So now, you see that? You see that? You see that? Camera woman, you see that? We are going to taste it again in a little while. Now this baby is gonna have to cook all alone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get this is my drawer of the baba beans. Lid. Put this to a minimum, an absolute minimum. Okay? Look at the flame. Okay? And I am going to leave a little bit of breathing room for the spezzatino, for the steam to come out. I'm going to check this every 10-15 minutes. Make sure that it's not dry. If it's dry, it's up to you. You want to put more wine, put more wine. Otherwise, just water will do. The only thing is, if it's dry and you have to add water, raise the flame first so it gets more temperature, more heat. Add the water and then slow it down. Okay? You don't want to lose this temperature. So, and this is the way I'm going to leave it for the next 40 minutes. This won't take too long to cook, and that's the beauty of it. Because sometimes when I do this long cooking process, like 2 hours deal, 3 hours deal, you all complain and say, no, I don't want to wait that long. You won't wait that long with this. By 7 o'clock, you're going to eat. So, boom, there you have it. My spezzatino, Palermo style. Probably about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I say 5 minutes before this is done, we can put the parsley inside because we need that parsley to give the aromatics right away. If the parsley looks too long, it's going to act like basil. If basil cooks too long, it's going to turn bitter. Parsley will do exactly the same thing. So only use the parsley, chop it fresh, okay? Don't use dry herbs. We don't need dry herbs, not anymore. Chop it fresh and just dump it in there, 5 minutes before you're done. End of story. Then the spiciness is totally up to you. You want it more spicy? Do it spicy. You want it less spicy? Don't put any pepper. We're gonna test it for salt. Make sure the salt is enough. Remember, you want to test it for salt at the end. Right now we just salt everything. But what did I put? Maybe a teaspoon of salt. That's it. A couple of pinches of teaspoon. So, and I leave it like this. Then at the end I'll test it again. The point is, when the sauce dries, the liquid evaporates, the sauce doesn't. The salt doesn't. So the stew would get saltier. But that's with every other things that you cook. Every time you use salt, be careful because it doesn't evaporate. So maybe when you put the salt, you don't taste it too much and you say, I need more. But then when the liquid evaporates, there's going to be salty. So be careful when you use salt. Use it at the end, it's better. That's why they say adjust of salt and pepper at the end. Thank you very much. Questions? I'm listening. Otherwise, I'm going to cut my parsley. Because that's one of the things that I had to do. Where's Millie?
She's coming. She wants to see the award.
See? Use fresh herbs. So this is something I should have done maybe in 15-20 minutes. I'll do it now.
Oh, Christy Evans is watching.
Christy, I just talked about you. How can it be? I just talked about her. Christy, I talked about you at Banfi just 5 minutes ago. Hey, don't worry about how big or how thin it is. Two things. Parsley, it's dangerous, okay? If you're cooking for your girlfriend or your wife and you really want to impress them, my suggestion to you would be to put the whole parsley, the whole bunch inside the sauce and then remove it. It will give the same effect, the same flavors, exactly the same flavors. The only difference is that if your date or your wife get a piece of parsley stuck between the teeth, it's not gonna be very pretty to look at. So at that point, I tell you, if you're on a date and you're cooking for your date, just use the bunch, okay, cut halfway through, use the bunch, put the bunch in there, and then all you have to do is just remove it. Oh, I love those muffins.
What would you serve it with?
What? Spezzatino? You can do roasted potatoes, or like I say, you can do pasta. Now, I'm going to give you a little secret. I'm afraid you're going to hold it against me because usually I don't do that. Last night I made the spinach and cheese ravioli, tomato sauce. I couldn't finish them all because they were too much. So this is a leftover of my ravioli from last night. So what I'm going to do is that she's laughing. So what I'm going to do, and people want to learn about leftovers too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this ravioli to that pot at the end, like the last minute or so. But you know, after, this is hard work. So if you don't mind, instead of throwing them away, you know, I usually don't eat leftover. Never, ever, ever. You know, but when you sweat your butt off, sorry my English, you know, sometimes you wanna just save it and use it the day after. I knew I was gonna do this tonight, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna either. Besides, I'm waiting for my mother-in-law to come for dinner, and she loves spinach and cheese ravioli. So chances are she's going to eat. All right. I'm still here for questioning. Commissar, Camera woman, you want to taste something tonight?
I still have beer. I still have beer.
Camera woman doesn't enjoy 2 drinks at a time.
Oh.
Red or white? Red or white?
Have we met? Let's do red.
Red it is. I'm going to show you. Look at that. Camera woman hands. Camera woman here. Camera woman. Hey, she is.
She exists.
Salute, camera woman. That's it. Now people cannot blame me for not drinking when I'm doing these live shows.
So someone said, what are you thinking for the next class? But there's going to be an Instagram post tomorrow where they can vote.
Tomorrow there's going to be an interesting post. So I cannot give you an insight. I want you to spend one sleepless night, just like I do every night, right now. And look forward to the post because it's going to be interesting and you're all going to get involved and I hope you give me some good tips. Rather than that, I have to tell you, I'm going to give you a little bit of an update on CiboDivino, what's going on. CiboDivino is about to reopen the patio coming August. We are, I don't know if you drove by and if you see what's going on, there's a beautiful remodeling being done inside and outside with a fantastic designer. She's blonde She lives with me, and my wife. She's running the design of the new Cibo. So we're going to have the north patio, together with one guest, of course. We're going to have the north patio that is going to act just like a restaurant. So we're going to have full service and interesting specials besides the regular menu. And it's going to be with reservations. So you can have your nice, cozy, romantic evening in that patio, completely redone. Quiet, completely redone. Okay? So at the same time, we're going to open the front, or maybe we open the front patio first. I don't know. We have to rearrange the tables. You're going to notice new tables, new benches, new chairs, new colors. The only thing that is remained the same is obviously me, which I'm pretty sure you're tired of it. But
We do have a question. When do we cover the pot and vent it?
when, right after it, when I put the tomato sauce and everything up to temperature, then it's when I cover. Let's go check it out. Let's go see what's going on here. All right, you see? Boom. I still have plenty of liquid. Okay? Plenty of liquid. Spezzatino Palermitano doesn't want broth. This thing was created without broth. Okay? Probably if they would have done it in Piemonte or in Tuscany, or if they would have done it up north anywhere in Veneto, we probably would have had broth. But Palermo and Sicily in general, because it's so rich on tomatoes, we don't have broth and stuff like this. So we just play with what we have. So the fat from the sausage will work great. Some of the fat from the beef works great. Obviously, the vino. Vino comes first. Works great on this. And then if it dries up too much, which it shouldn't, with the amount of sauce that I gave you, it shouldn't. Because of the tomato paste mixed to the wine, getting diluted, and the tomato sauce, you should have this kind of consistency right now.
Also, I read the question
from
wrong.
now, it's going to be drier than this, okay? And that's when we're gonna put the parsley. So I just leave it like this. Look at that. You got half an inch.
So I actually asked the question wrong. It was, why do we cover the pot and vent it?
Well, the
Thank you.
pot is covered because we don't want the liquid to dry up too fast, number one. We want to create a steam chamber. And also because being a spezzatino that cooks in 1 hour time, in our case, even less probably, because we dump it back up and it was 15 minutes into the show, so 45 minutes. We want that steam to cook the meat entirely. And trust me when I tell you this, those 5 minutes that the meat was outside, tenderize the beef, and you tell me after you taste it. And by the way, I always say the same thing. Please send us some photograph. Let me see what you did because I love to see it. I take so much pride out of it. So
Jeremy
please.
Thompson loves his dish. It's so cute.
Jeremy Thompson. This one?
Says he nailed it.
So
Thank you, Jeremy.
this is a good question. Do we take the sausage out of the casing or eat it as is?
Absolutely not. You cut it in 3 pieces. If you like the sausage out of the casing, you can do that, but it becomes some of a meat sauce, okay? Because the sausage is going to break in a lot of pieces, and it's going to become some of a meat sauce. I still want pieces to be there, because you can control it. You can say, okay, you, David, they're going to have 3 pieces of that and half a piece of sausage. Do Marcellino, you're going to have Giuseppe, Franco, Vito, Calogero. You're going to have, so pieces, you can see them and you can distribute the pieces much better. You see that, baby? No, you see that, baby, no, you baby. You see that baby, this is the baby. Okay. Wonderful, beautiful.
All right, here's another question. I shopped the market when picking up my kit. What is the white cheese labeled Cibo for $3.99?
Oh, this ricotta salata. It's a dry ricotta salata. It's fantastic to make penne with tomato sauce. Fresh basil, fresh garlic, as much as you want.
Good question.
Fresh one. Or if you want a fresh tomato, eggplant, ricotta salata on top, you can make norma. but that's what it is. Ricotta salata. I have it all the time in my refrigerator. All the time. I kid you not. Boom. I kid you not. All the time. There's never one day that I don't have ricotta salata. It is the Sicilian cheese for pasta. All right. So I got this going. I should say I got this baby going. No, I got this going big. So now it's time to dump the parsley inside. Don't get too fancy, please. Remember, Italian's restaurant motto is the trattoria. I've been saying it for years and I'm going to keep saying it to the day I die. There's nothing fancy about the Italian food. It's only about the ingredients. It's a trattoria. You don't have to be fancy. Don't buy $100 dishes. Don't hire the $100,000 chef because you want the pearls and all the BS on the plate. It's all about the food. What you have to deliver to the table is the food. Forget the plate. Forget the combination of the silverware. Food. Italian restaurant model is the trattoria. That's what it is. You go to Rome, you're gonna eat great food. It's all trattorias and osteria. So don't be too fancy when you cook Italian. Look at that. Just the best ingredients, very natural, like the wine that we drank tonight. The beautiful tonnino. I mean, guys, come on, please smell.
Oh, incredible.
Incredible. Incredible. All right? So that's it. Once we are done with this live, you can eat. You're done. You can eat. So I don't know what else to tell you. Except another success story on the Palermo household. I mean, this is it.
This was a good one.
So my food is traditional Italian cuisine. I don't make story up. I don't reinvent the wheel. The wheel was rounded and it's going to be rounded for the rest of my life. You know, it will never turn square. So you'll never see me doing crazy stuff, recipes, real, whatever it is being on our tables for 2,000 years. That's what I'm going to do. That's not. So, questions? No questions? Well, finish the dish. You got 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, and then you can eat. Thank you very much for being part of my evening at home. I hope you enjoy my house. I hope you enjoy me. I hope you enjoyed this. Please drop me a line and let me know if you enjoyed it, if you liked it, if you loved it, if you didn't like it. Don't forget to taste the pozole 5 minutes before you dish it out. 5 minutes. Whatever you do after that, salt, pepper, go crazy on it.
Do we have culture map?
Only 5 minutes. Please. Culture map is on?
At 7.
7 o'clock.
Yes.
Root for Cibo.
We gotta go into culture map. Root for Cibo and root for the Arofas. Now there's a partnership going on. Huh? No?
Yeah.
I love you all. Thank you very much. Salute, Antonio Dormino. Salute, everyone.
Mangia,
Thank you very much. Mangia, mangia. Ciao, ciao.